ruling, will the officials there, federal officials working for the Trump administration, National Guard and federal officers, will they be racially profiling? How will they approach the people they think might be migrants?
Well, first of all, it's a false narrative. We don't racially profile people to arrest them.
Bruh. At least don't insult our intelligence, you sick son of a bitch.
What's going on, you guys? We have Tom Homan getting completely obliterated by Kyle Kulinski. Kyle Kulinski is here to kick some ass and take some names, preferably Tom Homan. Kyle Kulinski versus Tom Homan. Let's get into it.
In terms of just like wearing his Nazism on his sleeve. And he's also a colossal drunk, just like Pete Hegseth. I wonder if him and Hegseth drink together. But anyway, he goes on MSNBC here, and he has to respond to the fact that the Supreme Court basically greenlit racial profiling. You now can go after, if you're ICE, you can see somebody speaking Spanish and say, hey, now I have reasonable suspicion. Let me fucking arrest this person and try to deport them. Now, not only did that happen, but we get horror stories every day about some innocent person who's here on a green card or a visa or whatever, and they're hardworking person, they pay their taxes, they look after their family, they do everything right, and they're getting their skull cracked by ICE, or they're getting their car window smashed by ICE. And so he's going to get grilled a little bit here, and man, oh man, does he come undone.
Border czar for the Trump administration, Tom Homan, appearing on the North White House lawn. Sir, thank you for joining us. We just played sound there of elected officials and other leaders in Southern California, many upset about the Supreme Court decision. You heard it. They call this now a papers, please society. So my first question to you is, with this ruling, will the officials there, federal officials working for the Trump administration, National Guard and federal officers, will they be racially profiling? How will they approach the people they think might be migrants?
Well, first of all, it's a false narrative. We don't racially profile people to arrest them.
Bruh. At least don't insult our intelligence, you sick son of a bitch. Racial profile? We don't even racial profile. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Oh, really? Oh, really? Are you looking for tall guys with blue eyes and blonde hair? Is that what you're looking for? That's it. When you cruise around, you look for white guys in a nice suit and tie. Those are the ones that you fucking focus on. Is that what you're doing? We don't racial profile. What are you talking about? Oh my God. It's just so dishonest. Like, just own it. Just own it.
I've been clear, in the soundbite, you just said 70% of people we arrest are not criminals. It's the opposite. Every morning I come to work, I go through 22 pages of data showing what's happened the last 24 hours. Here are the facts. 70% of everybody we arrest is a criminal.
Lie. I'll get to it in a second. I'll give you the actual numbers in a second, but just know as he goes through this, lie, lie, lie.
But the left says we're not criminal enough. No, they're criminals. Who are the other 30%? There are national security threats. We've arrested thousands of national security threats. Most national security threats don't have a criminal history, but they're significant danger to this country. Who are the others? They're gang members with no criminal history. Or they're people who have final orders, who had due process at great taxpayer expense, were ordered removed by a federal judge and didn't leave.
This is all completely wrong. We reported there was an actual meeting with ICE officers where Stephen Miller berated them and said, why are you spending time going after gangsters, going after cartel members, going after criminals? It requires too much time to investigate who those people are. Why don't you just go to the fucking Home Depot? Go round people up at the Home Depot and the 7-Eleven, you idiots.
Right, which is what we've actually seen. You've seen this happening at Home Depot. And if 70% of the people are violent threats, why are we going to do raids at these, at the parking lot of Home Depot where there's plenty of people that, a lot of innocent civilians could get hurt if these people are so-called and extremely violent?
We care about quantity, not quality. They literally dissolved some of the agencies that specifically went after cartels and human traffickers. I know. I remember covering the stories. So everything he says here could not be further from the truth. The guy's a professional liar. He drinks a shitload of alcohol, then he lies.
So this false narrative being pushed is a reason why there's over a 1,000% increase in the assault on ICE officers.
Pity the poor ICE officer. We're the victims. Republicans are the biggest fucking crybabies in the world. Republicans and ICE, they act like Israel. Did we just bomb a school? Did we just bomb a school and kill 70 children? People are being very mean to me online about it. My feelings. I'm so hurt. The attacks against us have increased 1,000%. Well, I don't know. Maybe stop bombing schools full of children. I don't know. Maybe if you're concerned about the public reaction to you, Stop rounding up innocent people and deporting them and ruining their fucking lives and sending them to alligator Auschwitz and Guantanamo Bay and CCOT, the fucking Gulag concentration camp.
Supreme Court agreed with us yesterday on how we do these operations. I said from day one, we don't arrest somebody or detain somebody without reasonable suspicion. And reasonable suspicion has a group of factors you must take into consideration. Racial profiling is not happening at all, and the Supreme Court has agreed with that.
So what is that reasonable suspicion? Is it an accent? Is it a tattoo? Is it a job? Tell us what that means.
A lot of those things combined. We don't arrest people just based on their looks, right? But, it's a myriad of factors. And people see, if you have this MS-13 tattoo on his face, that is one factor. It leads to reasonable suspicion, but there's other factors too.
They literally arrested somebody with a mom and dad tattoo and sent them to not Guantanamo Bay, sent them to CCOT, the concentration camp in El Salvador. Mom and dad tattoo. Another guy had an autism awareness tattoo because his 15-year-old brother was autistic, and he helps take care of the kid. And they said, that's a gang tattoo. We're going to send you to CCOT. I mean, look, I have to say, I'm curious what you guys think about this, but I'm fully of the belief now. What's the point in even talking to somebody like this? What's the point? He's going to lie. He's going to bullshit. He's going to say the exact opposite of the truth. He's going to try to put lipstick on the pig. That is the fucking Nazi Gestapo, the ICE officers who are ruining this country. What's the point? Like, hey, let's give equal time to the person giving us the facts and the person absolutely taking a massive dookie on the facts. What's the point of talking to him? There's no point.
At the end of the day, Tom Homan can say that, they're following procedure. This is what they're just carrying out their job. This is all that they're doing. They're not protecting and serving anyone. It's the exact opposite. They're putting very much innocent people at risk.
They do surveillance. They run intelligence information. They look at background information. They look at undercover videos in taps. They look at social media reports. They copy license plate numbers of people who are leaving and coming. They build reasonable suspicion. That's what's required by law, and I'm confident the men and women, the Border Patrol and ICE, are establishing reasonable suspicion when they detain somebody briefly and question them. And look, the Supreme Court just agreed with us. I said from day one that the law enforcement officers are enforcing the law and acting within the law. Every ICE officer, every 6 months, has to go through Fourth Amendment training, refresher training, on what's required by law to detain, question, seize, arrest. So these are well-trained officers doing exactly the right thing. And
what a joke. What a joke.
The hateful rhetoric and the false stories are causing an attack on these men and women. I want people to remember, the men and women are ICE, they're mothers and fathers too. They don't hang their heart on a hook when they go to work. They strap a gun to the hip, they put a Kevlar vest on to arrest the worst of the worst and make this country safer.
Oh, I know. Pity the poor Gestapo. They're not even under any illusions that that's what they're doing. This is what I hate. Like, they're so fucking dishonest. Just say what you are. You'll see ICE officers with white nationalist tattoos, with Nazi tattoos, or they'll be fucking Proud Boys. Get all these people getting deputized into ICE now, and they'll be more honest. That's why we had the video the other week when they invaded D.C., and what did one of them say? Liberals ruin this country. An ICE officer arresting somebody, telling onlookers, liberals ruin this country. Does that sound like, oh, that person's a real stickler for the details and the process and how you do this the right way? Fucking of course not. They don't give a fuck. This is red state America invading blue state America and basically it's an undeclared civil war where only one side is fighting. That's what's happening. That's why you have Los Angeles getting invaded, D.C. getting invaded, Chicago's next. What a coincidence. You have red states that have red cities with much higher crime rates, and Trump's not deploying the military or the National Guard there. But would you look at that? The military, the National Guard, ICE, the FBI, all these U.S. Marshals, all these fucking people are getting deployed in blue cities with lower crime rates. Now he's sending the Texas National Guard, Red State National Guard, to Chicago, Illinois.
So there we have it, you guys. We have Kyle Kulinski calling out Tom Homan. Homan is just going to continue to lie to the American people. Do not forget that right now there is an actual battle for freedom. There is something terrible going on in this country underneath everyone's noses. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's another day in the progressive way.